West Africa in 2003. They founded Arms Around Africa. It is a non-denominational Christian organization operating in conjunction with Bethany United Methodist Church of Red Lion, dedicated to providing for the physical and spiritual needs of the people of Africa. Year after year, Sierra Leone remains the poorest nation in the world and has the highest infant mortality rate. From 1991 to 2002, Sierra Leone was engaged in a horrific civil war fueled by struggles for control of Sierra Leone's rich natural resources, especially the diamond industry. Charles Taylor of Liberia led the invasion into Sierra Leone in an effort to capture, control, and utilize the riches to fund terror throughout the world. Innocent citizens were the victims of brutal war crimes, with murder and mutilation becoming commonplace. Countless children became orphans as they witnessed the deaths of their parents, and they themselves suffered the savage amputation of hands, feet, ears, arms, and legs. Since its inception in 2003, Arms Around Africa continues to build relationships in Sierra Leone, providing relief to more and more people, while focusing on evangelism, education, and healthcare assistance. In partnership with Christian Relief Services, Arms Around Africa has a profound effect on the quality of life in Sierra Leone. Brian Kryzak, CEO of Christian Relief Services, has continued the relationship begun by its founder, his father, Eugene Kryzak. This partnership has enabled Arms Around Africa to send several containers each year filled with medical supplies and equipment, teaching tools and educational materials, clothing, vehicles, generators, tools, and construction items. Ground was broken by the 2003 Sierra Leone mission team for the Bumpy Medical Clinic. Following this, Arms Around Africa was able to provide the Bumpy Clinic site with a well through the resources of Lee Weaver of Central Pennsylvania. With the help of the Alpha Foundation and Christian Relief Services of Virginia, 4 years later, the clinic was ready for the staff to begin evaluating and treating patients under the direction of the DeBorme organization, founded by John Gonda. It is not unusual for mothers and children to walk as much as 12 miles to receive care provided at the clinic. An especially successful project of Arms Around Africa has been the aid provided to the Macaulay Memorial School in Monterey Village. Over 100 children are now formally enrolled in the school. Their teachers' salaries are paid by Arms Around Africa. The entire community has been involved in this project, building additional classrooms with materials purchased through the funding by Arms Around Africa. When we became aware of the absence of proper facilities for hygiene and a fresh water supply, a decision was made to dig a well at the school and build latrines to improve sanitation, a vast improvement in the quality of life for these children. Reverend Deborah Freeman suffered the ultimate loss during the war when she witnessed the execution of her 2 adult sons. Refusing to allow this tragedy to paralyze her, Reverend Deborah resolved to honor them by gathering orphans of the war and providing them with food and shelter. She and her daughter worked tirelessly with 40 to 50 children at Moyamba. Arms Around Africa provides financial support and sends relief items to assist her as she feeds and educates the orphans while nurturing their spiritual growth. Arms Around Africa assisted the Alpha Foundation of Freetown in setting up an internet cafe with computers provided by the computer ministry at Mission Central. The computers were shipped by Arms Around Africa from the Mechanicsburg location. The funds generated by the Internet Cafe help sustain the Alpha Foundation's other projects, which are designed to build self-sufficiency through leadership and skills training. Our Seeds of Hope project recently provided 10 orphans with sponsors from Central Pennsylvania. A small donation allows each child to attend school and receive care. We have joined the Central Pennsylvania UMC Sierra Leone initiative, accepting a covenant relationship with Trinity United Methodist Church in Moyamba to support the needs of the church. The future holds a brighter promise for Sierra Leone. God is working through Arms Around Africa, providing a constant source of hope and a renewal of faith for the people of Sierra Leone. Jesus commanded us in Matthew 28:19 through 20, "Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always to the end of the age." Your assistance is the key to helping us share God's love with our brothers and sisters in Africa. Their needs are overwhelming, but together we can change lives, one at a time. Contact us. Arms Around Africa, care of Bethany United Methodist Church, 121 West Broadway, Red Lion, Pennsylvania, 17356. Phone 717-244-7624. www.armsaroundafrica.org. Proverbs 18:16 reminds us, a gift opens the way for the giver and ushers him into the presence of the great.